What's up YouTube, it's Little Tagavato and I wanted to show you my custom Marvel Universe, technically, Abomination. So, here's how I started. So if you can't tell, this figure is this figure right here. It's the Hulk Classics Abomination body. It's got like a little button in the back and it's got like this weird joints where you can like do something where he shrugs his shoulders or something like that. But yeah, that's the base body. Alright, and then the goal is to make him kind of look like this Abomination, the old Toy Biz one, and that was the goal. So yeah, I think he ended up looking pretty good. So first things first, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a little X-Acto knife. Or a regular knife probably do, and you're gonna cut into those like his crotch piece, and then you're gonna try to pry it off. Be careful though, this plastic did snap on me right there because the plastic is very old. Yeah, it's like 20 years old or something like that. So yeah, you're gonna take that off, and then you're gonna take off the ball pegs for the legs or whatever, and then you're gonna shave it down, and it's gonna look like that. And then what you're gonna do is turn them around. There's a little button in the back, and then you're gonna shave that thing off, and then make it look kind of ugly. Honestly, make it look a little ugly, so you have to do less sculpting. But yeah, you're gonna shave it off, and it's gonna look like that. Okay, then you're gonna grab the head off of this small Marvel Universe Abomination, and it's gonna fit just great on this one because the head was huge for a small figure. And then yeah, it's gonna look like that. Okay, so next what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to color match specifically to this head. So I put a first layer of green that's close to his chin area. So that layer of green was yeah, it was this yellow, FL yellow, and this I can't pronounce that, this green or whatever, olive das. That was the light green. Okay, and then there's a mid green. The mid green is pretty much the whole body's covered in a mid green, except that little part there. I don't know what happened there, but pretty much the whole body is covered in the mid color green. And then that's kind of close to that, his head, like the bottom part. And the mid green was actually what was the mid green? It was these two. I can't see what this green color actually is anymore. Look up that item number, you'll probably find it. But this green and this black, GI or GL black, was the mid green. All right, so that's the second green you're gonna put on, and then there's a dark green. That's actually green. It's not just pure black on like his bumps or whatever they are. But yeah, the darkest green is this green, same green, this one from earlier, from the light green, and the black color mixed together. So yeah, you need 4 paints for these greens. And then yeah. Alright, then after color matching it should all be painted by the time you color match all of that to this head. And then you're actually gonna put some mold in there so the head can stay, and then you put some mold right there, like just some line work, looks like an elastic band or whatever. And then for these ball pegs, you're gonna want to dye them. I actually dyed them a midnight navy, but they came out looking black, so I guess you can just dye them black and it'll be fine. And then I used this black color, that same black color, GI black, for the trunks itself. And I actually had to do some mold work too right there because, it cracked on me. But yeah, that's how you do the trunks. So your figure will be basically in a couple different pieces, and then what you do after you dye it, the pegs or whatever, you put this little nail in. It's just picture. And then after you put the nail in, you're gonna want to glue it in there so it won't move. Then you put the trunks back together, and then you put the pegs on the legs first, and then you put the trunks back together, and then make sure it's all connected with my super Gorilla Glue And then yeah, you're gonna do some mold work down there too, but I was lazy about it, so I didn't really do much. But yeah, and then you're gonna paint the trunks the black color that I just showed you, and it'll look like this by the time you're done. So you might be asking, why did I even do this? Well, because I'm trying to fix the Marvel Universe scale. I've done the Hulk, I've done Abomination, I've done Colossus, I've done Juggernaut, and the regular figures, were about this size, like this little guy's size, and that's just too small. Like, look at him, he's barely bigger than Magneto over there. And so yeah, I wanted to fix that, and I'm making all the big guys that need to be bigger. So yeah, I got more ideas of stuff to do, but like Abomination was next on my list, and yeah, I think it was pretty good. Now some of you might be thinking, oh, there's an Abomination for the 2008 Hulk movie, for this guy's movie. Well, I don't like that look. That look is very weird, oddly enough. But I want more comic accurate look, and that's where I made this one, especially kind of like that Toy Biz figure, because I like that Toy Biz figure a lot, but I don't collect that scale, so and some of you might prefer Hulk to be that much shorter than Abomination. I actually like Hulk a good bit shorter than Abomination. He was actually 2 feet taller in the 2008 movie, but yeah, so I don't know, that's pretty good. But yeah, I think it's a really good Abomination body. I think it looks very good now. He's about 7 inches tall, because that Hulk is 6 inches tall, and he's like almost an inch taller, so he's like about 7 inches. And yeah, I think he looks fantastic. He moves just the same as the Toy Biz figure, because that Toy Biz figure hasn't really been altered. I really got to figure out paint rub, because yeah, you can see some areas. Oddly enough, I needed to get in there better, but yeah, I might tweak him a bit later. But yeah, this is how he looks. I like him. I got more ideas on how to fix like the bigger guys for the Marvel Universe scale. Well, yeah, actually, let's do a little bit of size comparison. Here's good old Doc Samson. Now, Doc Samson, I'm pretty sure is only like 6'4". Well, Abomination is like supposed to be 11 feet. Like, so yeah, don't mind that. He's actually a little short for Abomination, but that Hulk technically would be like, he's like a foot taller than Doc Samson. It would be like compared to real life, so he's like 7'5" or something. So, or like 7'8" ish, because my Colossus is like 7'5". So yeah, he would be like 7'8" ish, and then this Abomination like another foot taller, maybe a little more. Yeah, it's about like it would be a foot taller, so 8'5" ish. I don't know, but I don't know. I make up my scale as I go. But I think as long as they fit a certain way and to my liking, they work out well enough. My scale is a little bit loosey-goosey ever since I made that Juggernaut figure. But yeah, oh yeah, let's keep doing size comparisons. What am I doing? Here's Apocalypse. Some people might be thinking, why don't I fix the Apocalypse? Well, he's fine. He's a size changer anyway, so I don't have to really fix him. I could just buy a different Apocalypse that's bigger. Because, like, who cares, huh? He's like, he's supposed to be a big guy who can alter his size, so it doesn't really press me too much to do that. And here's Daredevil, sort of average Joe. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, like, sort of average Joe would be compared to this guy. Just absolute monster. But yeah, that's the video. Hope you like, subscribe, all that, and have a good day. Bye.